Jeeves here, BartenderPhD.com. I am back for the show 2007. Look who I found from last year, Rob Husted!
Hey!
Let's hear it for Rob! Well, we're back here, and guess what? Rob ponied it up, and the boys got themselves a booth here. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing now, Rob.
Oh my God, since last year, Jeeves, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Flair bartending is on fire thanks to the TV, promotion, marketing. Great bartenders like these guys all over the world doing what they do. And not only doing what they do, but showing we can do this correctly. We can do this without spilling. We can do this quick. We can do this to make your establishment money. It's awesome. Now we spend it to advanced bartender training, drink development, special events, and Flair bartending competitions, which you've all seen and highlighted last year, and you're going to be there tonight. The Legends of Bartending.
Legends tonight. I'm going to be there to shoot some sick Flair bartending. Now, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing in the course of the last year since I talked to you last.
Oh my God, since the last year, it seems like time just flies. There are not enough hours in the day because the company's doing so well and Flair is just on fire now that I've actually had to slow down on competing and just promote Flair as much as I can. Go out and do training, go out and do seminars, do competitions and drink development. Drink development is on fire now.
Drink development, tell me a little bit about that.
Awesome. It's going up there, going behind your bar, and we all know how to make a rum and coke, Cuba Libre. Add a little lime in there. That's basic. Now we're challenging people. Be creative. Be bar chefs. That's the new thing now. Classic mixology is coming way back. The big theme of Nightclub Bar tonight is mixology. You got Dale DeGroff, great guy, Tony Abinu Ganam, and I always screw up that name, so I'm sorry. And go behind your bar, be creative, come up with new flavors. Don't be afraid. Right now, basil is on fire. We just made a basil lemon drop martini, which is awesome. Strawberry orange passion mojito, which was made on the Paula Dean show on the Food Network 3 weeks ago. Like different flavors and spices, cinnamon, different things. Be creative, go crazy, go nuts with it.
Well, so now let me ask you a real quick question. You know, you've been growing up with this industry from, well, you started off as a bartender, obviously, Flair came into play, it's been a big part of your life. Let me ask you something. Lately, we have seen just a complete onslaught of the flavored everything and anything. Anything and everything that it can be flavored will be flavored. Do you think that's expanding the possibilities of new drinks, new types of drinks, martinis, cocktail drinks? Is it just giving a new rush of energy to the recipe makers? As you said before, everybody's playing in?
Yep, I definitely agree with that. As probably about 3-4 years ago, the first occurrence we saw this is all the vodka flavors. Sky flavor, Sky Berry, Sky Citrus, Sky Orange, Stoli, Grey Goose. Everyone came out with flavors. They were like, holy S-H-I-T, that came out great. We got
playing it safe.
We got the same liquor here, and we got just different flavors. Now we got a whole new market, and not only doing that, we're giving the bartenders, exactly like you said, more choice behind the bar, the guests more choice behind the bar, and being more creative. People are like, oh, we got pomegranate now, what can we do with this? And it's making people more creative and having fun behind the bar.
That's great. Now tonight at Legends, are you in it, or are you judging, or are you producing it? What role are you playing tonight at Legends?
Unfortunately, because we had to be at the Nightclub Bar Show, which is a great thing, I could not compete at the Legends of Bartending this year, but we are sponsoring it, which is a good thing. So we'll be there with FlairBar.com, complete footage of the event 3 weeks after it's aired, and some shots of you, Jeeves.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Okay, and finally, who's helping you out here? You got any sponsors that are repping you?
Thanks for asking. The biggest sponsor of all Flair Bartending is, of course, Sky Vodka. Without Sky Vodka, Flair wouldn't be what it is. Because of them, they're giving us the money, they're sponsoring the competitions, and putting it on TV.
Big shout out for Sky for doing that and supporting the Flair bartending scene.
Woo-hoo!
And finally, what are you doing after the show? What's the next place you're going to be at repping your URL, your website, your business, and everything that you do?
After the show, we're going back to West Palm Beach where we're located, and we're actually running a Flair bartending competition called the Flair Bartender Shakedown. It's an all-working Flair competition. So we're talking Flair that you can do behind any bar, any given day, with any amount of level of liquor in there. Half full bottle, quarter full bottle. And it's really challenging the guys to do what they come up with.
And do you have on your site, or when you travel, do you have DVDs that you're selling? Now, should everybody be going over here to BarWars.info? They can find all the gear, whatever it is that you're utilizing to teach, your DVDs, whatever. It's all there?
Yep. For BarWars.info, if you want to know all about a bartending competition, event staffing, training, and that, go to BarWars.info. If you want to know what's hot in the industry and keep up on the Flair competitions, get all the tools, go to FlairBar.com.
Okay, last question. What energy drink are you pumping here? I see one floating around here. And who do we got here?
180 Blue.
Let me ask you another question. How much of this did you drink before you did this interview?
This case used to be full, let me tell you this.
All right, guys, this is Rob Husted with www.barwars.info here, Bartender PhD, kicking ass and taking no hostage. See ya.
Just want to say one thing.
Oh.
Thanks to John Buckley for helping me out. Without him, I couldn't be doing what I'm doing right now.
I'm not even going to edit that out. That stays in. Thanks, John. This is Jeeves, Bartender PhD. Later.